deixa gala some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, tá seja front door. Little bitch steady if you ran, I got more packs. Tough fuck you shit hoe, I can't kiss that. Stealing for your love, deixa gala some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, tá seja front door. Little bitch steady if you ran, I got more packs. Tough fuck you shit hoe, I can't kiss that. Stealing for your love, deixa gala some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, tá seja front door. Little bitch steady if you ran, I got more packs. Tough fuck you shit hoe, I can't kiss that. Stealing for your love, deixa gala some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, tá seja front door. Little bitch steady if you ran, I got more packs. Tough fuck you shit hoe, I can't kiss that. Stealing for your love, deixa gala some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, tá seja front door. Little bitch steady if you ran, I got more packs. Tough fuck you shit hoe, I can't kiss that. Stealing for your love, deixa gala some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, tá seja front door. Little bitch steady if you ran, I got more packs. Tough fuck you shit hoe, I can't kiss that. Stealing for your love, deixa gala some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, tá seja front door. Little bitch steady if you ran, I got more packs. Tough fuck you shit hoe, I can't kiss that. Stealing for your love, deixa gala some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, tá seja front door. Little bitch steady if you ran, I got more packs. Tough fuck you.
Salve, salve! E aí, Andrezão? Pô, chegou chegando, mano. É isso. Tamo junto, valeu. Um salve pro André. Como você tá, meu brother? E a mesa... Vários desenhos. Pô, aquele desenho que tu mandou, cara, achei maneiraço. Tá maluco? Quem sabe, sabe. Quem não sabe, não sabe, tá ligado? É isso. Bora. Vamos que vamos. E hoje tô quase no fim, mano. Falta uns 4 casos, eu acho. Só que são grandes, né? Muito feliz, né? Pô, tanto o PC, né, também. E a mesa digitalizadora, pô, achei muito bom, cara. Muito feliz por ti. Pô, nem é, pois é. O PC Gamer foi, tipo, muito surpresa, né, velho? Ah, e tu conseguindo jogar com a gente, cara. Já tá perfeito. Qual jogo? 5 anos que não joga? Pô, nem sei qual poderia ser.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
É isso. Cara, Team Fortress. Pô, mano, eu joguei aquele dia, bugou tudo aqui. eu só postar aqui nas comunidades aqui. Fala, ZS! Fortalecendo, pô, você é o brabo. O melhor que nós temos, o nome dele é o ZS. Aí, André, se tu estiver em casa, cara, por volta de umas 11 horas, mano, o ZS faz umas livezinhas, velho. Ele joga muito jogo clássico, pô, é muito maneiro, velho. Bugou. Não, eu tava mexendo aqui. É só desbugar. Aí, o 3X. Mano, vamos passar o ano novo com... Chuta com quem? Segundo você, meu irmão. Tamo juntos, Zés. Ah, pô, o Zés faz uma livezinha top, mano. Muito bom, muito bom. Quem quiser conhecer o trabalho dele aí,
Parker and Green are going toe to toe for
sempre
the
faz
top
live de
job.
manhã.
There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up.
Esse aqui é o último caso dos narcóticos. Dos viciados em plantão. Vou desligar, pô. Não, mano. Desligar não, divulgar. Ai. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Clube 111.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Cara dos homicídios.
Bukowski,
Ele faz no YouTube mesmo, pô. É só procurar esse
we're here about the morphine.
nome aí mesmo, ZS Marcos
See what's
Play.
left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick,
Ponto Play,
26,
né?
former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a
A
non-com.
vizinha dele é muito boa, mano. Às vezes quando eu assisto no
Sorry to
trabalho
hear
lá,
that.
quando dá.
Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Caraca, o cara tomou quanto tiro, mano? 4? Nossa.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you. Knowing the wrong people in this city.
Pô, top, mano. Top. Muito bom. De manhãzinho, sim, umas 11 horas, geralmente ele faz live, velho. Aí, pô, ele joga uns joguinhos lá muito maneiro. Fala, Game Gears! Salve, salve! Seja bem-vindo, meu irmão. Tamo junto. Não tem nada. Pô, nada em nada. O cara só tá morto mesmo. Não tem, o cara não tem uma pista, não tem nada. Será? Vindo Elite, pô, salve, mano. Tamo junto. Tem canal também? Ah, opa.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Beleza. Pô, valeu, mano. Pô, pois é, valeu, tamo junto, velho. Depois lá eu tento dar uma fortalecida no seu canal, pô. Tá maluco? Então, com certeza. Ajudar.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him.
Pô, pois é, mano.
Certainly sends a message.
Pensando, como que o cara vai, mata a galera, droga todo mundo e fala assim, pô, tem o Zorzinho, detetive, vai vir aqui. Pô, mano, o cara não tá pensando, tá ligado? Não tá em sã consciência. Qual é a lasanha? Mudou até a fotinha, safada. Valeu, mano. Tamo junto, cara. Amanhã tu vai estar por aí? Vamos jogar, fazer uma play geral junto. JJ, geral junto. Que isso, meu irmão? Os caras fizeram um estardalhaço.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Another day, another dollar.
What's that click? Neat
Opa!
trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle.
Carambetos. Você pegando lá carambetos? Ah, beleza, pô. Vamos tentar jogar aí uma paradinha, jogar um...
Kept his stash close
Se
at hand.
tudo der certo, vamos jogar um Gartic também, mano. Do jeito que eu tô vendo, Cinch, né? É isso, pô. Os caras são muito like. Fala, Frederico. Caraca, mano. Quanto tempo? E aí? Como você está, mano? Cara, eu tô fazendo live todo dia, mano. Eu tô tentando zerar esse jogo. Tô quase no final. Esse jogo aqui é um de detetive, onde eu tenho que ficar investigando assassinatos e questões de... Nesse caso aqui eu tô fazendo questões de vícios em drogas. Aqui a banda foi morta, mas também tem para a galera com morfina. Pô, mano, chama Lasanha. Lasanha vai te ensinar o game, pô. Ansiedade? Toca aí pra nós. 3-3. Pô, ansiedade, cara. Mas e aí, como que tá? Tá melhor? Como você tá tratando a ansiedade sua? Ansiedade é uma parada assim... É perigoso, é bom... É sempre bom você cuidar. Esse jogo é da Rockstar, pô, sim. Ele só é antigaço, né? Eu tô achando que tem alguma coisa aqui nele ainda. A música. Tô ligado, pô. Só tô te zoando, velho. O cara não tem nada nos bolsos. Em Paranangatinga. Mano, eu realmente não conheço o local, velho. Não queria ver ele. Opa, aqui, ó. PH. A Peribeast. Quem que é PH, mano? Salve, mano. Beleza? Pô, tô dando uma olhada aqui, né, cara? Na verdade, teve um monte de gente aqui que fez o famoso tomou um tiro e foi de comes e bebes, né? Tentando ver se eu acho alguma pista aqui meio que eu possa falar. A Peribeast. Caraca, cara.
So what next?
Best search the place, Cole. All of the rooms. A joint like this could have some funny stuff lying.
Ah, aqui, ó. Eu não fui aqui no canto. Eu ia perder. Nossa.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100
Tomou bala no
cartons.
cu.
Well, looks like a couple of months' supply.
Pô, realmente, né, cara? Rio de Janeiro sabe como que é, né? Ó, os caras tinham arma. É tipo, barulho de tiro é a mesma coisa que, porra.
These look brand new.
Uma coisa que um barulho de buzina, né? De carro, do delivery. Pô, você nem
You could check on
sabe.
the serial numbers.
Pô, Fred, agora que tô olhando se...
Look at these
Pô, mano,
things.
mas assim...
They're BARs.
Eu não sei como tá sendo essa situação, né? Aparentemente tá viajando, mas, mano... Tenta fazer algumas coisinhas
Army
pra...
surplus morphine, Army surplus
Dar uma
weapons,
ocupada
Army
na
surplus
mente.
valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the
Find
details
anything
of what
interesting?
exactly was lifted from that ship.
Cara, o jogo, ele foi muito... Com os detetives. Cara, o jogo foi muito bem
Ma'am,
falado
I'm
na
Detective
época.
Phelps, administrative
Mas
vice
ele não
squad.
teve uma continuação, assim, não teve nenhuma direta e nenhuma
Feels like I've
continuação,
had half
assim,
the LAPD in
parecida,
here
né? Porque o método de jogo dele eu achei sensacional, velho. Vamos lá.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
10 anos. Sabe quantos shows o Dinheiro Preto faz? 3? Só 3, mano? Não é possível.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough
Mas a
guys.
história desse jogo
Next
aqui é
thing you know, we
fantástica.
have the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Eu não gosto de andar de carro. Ah, é? Caramba, eu
Tell us
tento
about it.
deixar sempre
Eddie
meus,
didn't know a
meus
thing
amigos
about running the
dirigir.
nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Não, é verdade.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
O cara tava com dívidas. Pera aí.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Se laça. Esse passa em Los Angeles, mano. Oi, e é isso, Kuna? Caraca, quanto tempo! Como tá sendo suas férias? Conta pra mim. Caraca, quanto tempo, mano. Que isso? E passa em Los Angeles. Califa. Famoso. Que isso, cara?
You know the way. You can drive.
Pô, quem dera. Tô muito longe de ser famoso.
Eugene C. Window.
Importante é ter a galerinha aí de sempre. Trocando ideias. Conversando, zoando. É isso é importante pra mim. Né, cara? Sukuna é mó tempão, velho. Sukuna só aparece... Geralmente, Sukuna só aparece em jogo de terror.
I check coats. That's all I get paid to do.
Desculpa, Silvio. Não, tá de boa, pô. Ah, pô. Finalzinho de ano, né? É isso mesmo.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the
O
recent
Bully,
deaths of 4
pois é,
musicians.
morta entre aspas, né? Porque o jogo faz sucesso até hoje. Só que eles não deram continuidade, preferiram dar continuidade no Red Dead, que também é um jogaço, GTA, que é outro jogaço. Mas fazer o quê? Dr. Ray? Cara, mano, Dr. Ray... Cara, Dr. Ray pra mim... Como dizer...
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Ah, moleque, ele bate.
How about
Não,
you
o
get a
Dr.
drink?
Ray, cara, eu acho que ele é uma... Ele, assim, é um médico, pô, com certeza, renomado e tal. Mas ele faz muito joguinho, né?
Will you sit down?
Ele é meio aleatório. André Sereno, a lenda. Cara, o PH...
You know what he's
Pô,
capable
agora
of.
que eu me liguei quem é o PH, pô. The Teacher. Pô, PH. Eu tô aqui quebrando a cabeça. Agora eu sei quem é. É, como... Pô,
People are
começo,
dying
final de
of
ano, né? Tem, pô, Natal, um monte
If
de
you know
coisa.
anything
Então,
about it, you need to tell me.
fim da escola.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Peraí. Deixa eu ver qual foi a minha pergunta. Uma cara meio debochada.
You can do this the easy way with me,
Ele sabe.
or I can call my partner back
Oh, o
over.
Andrezão agora
I can
é
assure you he's a
o
lot
nosso
less sensitive.
desenhista profissional, tá ligado? O Natal foi de
Black man don't
boa, foi
supply
de
nothing.
boa.
You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man
Passa de ano, então.
supplies, black
Top.
man buys.
É importante. Importante é passar de ano. Algo Clóvis Brunei. Ah, muito bom. Mas o Natal foi de boa, eu comi. Só que, infelizmente, minha mulher ficou com Covid, então a gente passou a gente em casa, né? Assim, não passou com a minha família, na verdade. Mas foi legal.
My
Aproveitou
partner
bastante.
mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Pô, cara, muito saudades. Tinha sumido. Vou falar que é mentira e coisa. Não, a gente já tá saindo já. Hoje a gente tá
And
saindo.
how would you like to prove that, detective?
É o mesmo resultado. Exatamente.
You're out of your depth here, detective, and you're asking the wrong questions of the
Por causa de política? Não, não.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please.
Felizmente
I need
não.
to have a private word with you, officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my
O Natal foi
war.
tranquilo.
It's against the law.
Passou uma
My
mulher
job
só.
is
A
to
gente não...
prosecute the laws
Minha
of
família
the
também não
city.
brigou por causa
Do you think you
de
can
política,
stop
não.
people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your
Foi isso, quando eu
stupid
falava, deputado
questions?
Bracinho se
You know
foi.
who
Todo mundo
controls the
brigou.
drugs in this city.
It's
Deputado
not enough to
Bracinho.
just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words and very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cullen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Do seu amiguinho? Claro, pô. Manda o link aí no chat, pô. Quem puder aí, dar uma ajuda ao canal dele aí. Ficarei feliz, com certeza. E a Penny Beasts. Top. O Chester não. Por sorte. Tá bem gostoso, mano. Então, galera, quem puder aí, ó, dá uma ajuda no canal aí do Agente 9906. Vou acabar essa missão aqui e vou passar no canal dele. Na live aqui. Vai dar sorte. A gente tem que se ajudar, pô, não tem jeito. Doce pra caralho, doce que isso, é muito bom. Tem até rabanada ali dentro. Ou sem gosto, porra. Que isso, mano. Eu tive sorte de pegar sempre o pessoal que cozinha bem.
Vin, can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack.
Ah, tá. Rafael, que isso? É o ID do canal. Rabanada Gatinho Papai Noel. É o nome, só procurar agente 9906, né? Vou dar uma... já. Aí fala que veio pela sucuna. Santa Claus, me veja um PS5. O pai na rua. Pô, mano. Só um PS5 já tava bom, né? PS5 é sinônimo de paz, tá ligado? O cara com PS5, você acha que o cara com PS5 vai querer fazer o quê? Jogar, mano. Vai querer matar alguém? Ele baixa o Warzone, baixa um joguinho ali. Que isso? Sei lá. Ô, Sukuna. Ah, a data no celular. Vou tentar pegar aqui. O cara baixa um Warzone e mata a galera no Warzone, tá ligado? Ué. Forona, pô, Forona é um jogaço. Genshin pedófilo. Genshin pedófilo, como assim? Pô, top, muito bom, valeu.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Boy, that steak has seen better days.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
LAPD, we have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy.
Johnny Stompanato.
Haven't I always said what a funny
Cara,
guy
o Nightbot é pra que eu mando ele deixar umas mensagenzinhas assim no
Poor
chat.
Johnny. He's the dark sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marine.
Salve,
Lieutenant who won the Silver
chinelos!
Star up on Sugarloaf.
Como você tá, mano? Beleza? Salve, salve. Seja bem-vindo à live,
You
velho.
finished flirting?
Deve
You got
ser,
something
tá
to discuss,
dirigindo.
Roy? You're going to stand around beating the meat
Pô,
while my lunch gets cold?
Não quero atropelar ninguém,
We
não
have
posso,
some
né? Sou
questions.
policial,
Do
velho.
I need my lawyer?
Eu tenho que prezar pela segurança dos pedestres e da
Your
sociedade.
brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Peraí. 1/3 do carregamento. Tô bem, mano. Tô bem, tranquilão. Tentando aqui desvendar o mistério do carregamento das morfinas aqui na cidade de Los Angeles. Acho que esse cara eu vou duvidar dele, mano.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Vambora. Vambora. Eu tento
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Eu acho que esse cara tá mentindo.
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine.
Vou deixar, eu vou coisar ali. Ele do morfina roubado. Você tá mentindo, acho que seus homens estiveram no clube 111. Tá. O Mickey Corey. Ele é o quê? Pô, a cara é perfeita, mano. Eles têm a feição muito boa. Ele tá com ódio de mim, né? Mas o jogo é realmente isso. Eles pegaram as caras de pessoas.
Spark might have blown a fuse, Roy. Hey, you still there, kid?
Acho que eu vou falar sobre o filme. Porque o roubo já comentei. Errei.
All of the scratching around in that little book is cute,
Ah, tá
kid.
top? Que isso, valeu.
Run along now, huh?
Contar uma
A few
história?
Negroes
Claro, pô,
saying
conta
goodbye
aí.
on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day.
Conta aí.
Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been
Digno
my
de
thing,
viking,
Roy.
é.
It's always been for
The
schmendricks
way
like
of
Jack
Viking.
D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to fight.
Escolado é, pô.
Celcinho de Maceió mandou R$1. Apoio o canal desde sempre. Lembro quando tu tava jogando Bioshock quase dormindo e de repente a fama bateu na tua porta, como um agiota cobrando um pai de família.
Caraca, mano. Esse aí tá com cara do... tá com cara do PH, mano. Com certeza foi o Paulo. Mas, porra, valeu, mano. O agiota bateu na minha porta.
Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Sola
Brenda
eles.
is LA's
Porra,
most famous
tomei
model.
na
Everyone
bunda.
knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind?
Muito bom, mano.
Every politician in America is against prostitution. Except when they're
Cara,
using
com certeza foi o Paulo, velho. Com
So where does
certeza.
Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Muito bom, muito bom.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir.
Top. Cara, muito bom. Eu tô pensando, cara, eu vou configurar e colocar as mensagens como, tipo assim, vamos dizer, se a pessoa mandar R$5, vai aparecer uma mensagem, assim, uma zoeira e ler. Se a pessoa mandar 10, só um exemplo, né? Aí vai, sei lá, acontecer alguma coisa aleatória pra ficar engraçado, entendeu? Eu vou estudar o que eu vou botar pra ficar engraçado.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BAR.
Ah, vamos dizer assim, o cara mandou tipo 50 centavos. Botou assim, pô, esse cara é pobre. E mandou 50 centavos. Vou zoar, né?
Of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club. No kidding. I better get over there. Do you have a copy of the manifest? Yeah.
Tá, top. Preciso ver aqui agora primeiro a...
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war. Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair
Enough
in
to
love
arm
and
3
war.
companies.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
I need a drink. I got the jitters.
Que? Amigo meu foi viajar para os Estados Unidos e um cara interrogou ele. As perguntas foram essas. Você é associado ao islamismo? Um islâmico soprou, tocou ou apopou você? Você já foi pro Habib's? Ele foi preso por falar sim. Mas ele falou sim pra qual? Já foi de paredão, mano. Porra.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down on
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
Caraca, velho, mas é sério
This is
isso?
the crate we recovered.
A caixa que recuperamos.
Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon.
Foi pro Habib's.
Goldrick.
Ah, tá. Então, pô, mas o Habib's...
Goldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry.
Isso não tem
His
ido, né,
brains
cara?
are all over the bar.
Compra aquela Bibis Firra lá, mano. Baratinho, muito bom.
Dragner or Cohen, they control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson.
Eita.
Some guy with an automatic sprayed a Hollywood bus. They want
Bora.
every car. Go!
Let's go, guys.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Ferrou. O bagulho vai ficar louco agora. É tiroteio. No Afeganistão deve ser o contrário. Já foi no McDonald's?
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough.
Tu já comeu Big Mac?
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you think. Young guys trying to
Já comeu quarteirão
getting mixed up in the
do
wrong
lanche, tá, gente? Pelo amor de
Kid
Deus.
had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
All units, officers help in 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
Sem querer, cara.
All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the state.
Querendo matar alguém ali. Levantou de boa, mas porra, que porra então, mano? Pô, pera aí, mano. Pera aí. Vou subir. Pô, minha pistolinha não deu um dano desgraçado, mano. Deu um tirambaço na cabeça dele. Pô, meu novo, cara, a gente vai se juntar com os amigos nossos.
LAPD, drop the gun now.
Não, é. Independente da distância, que dali foi errado. Tá ligado? Mas, pô, a gente vai reunir com os amigos, então até vendo isso agora cedo. E aí a gente deve comer uns negocinhos, tomar uns pericuticos, tá ligado? Que é isso? Vamos ver. E vocês, como vai ser? Qual tá sendo a pretensão da virada do ano de vocês? Vão passar com a família? Pobre Brasil erra. Eu dei um tiro na cabeça do maluco. O frango atirador. Pô, deu um tiro na cabeça do maluco. O cara não tá com uma marca de... Achei vacilo. Eu dei um tiro no maluco só.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Table 3, LL. Chamado cara chincha. Todos nós somos pobres, cara, infelizmente. Mas o importante é a gente saber que o dinheiro não é o que nos traz a felicidade, né, mano? Não, não é isso. Vai cair de boca no peru. Pô, é muito bom, cara. Passar com a família é muito bom, realmente. Vale a pena, vale a pena. Eu só não vou passar com a família porque eles não vão fazer nada, assim, tipo...
It's one of the BARs.
Eles não vão se juntar, um tio meu vai pra igreja e tal. Sou eu que ia... Tem mais alguma coisa aqui? É isso, mano. Tem que aproveitar mesmo. Curtir. Agora tá na Itália.
He's one of the guys from the ship.
Finos, senhores. Finos.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Serra o nome. Pois é. Ainda mais sabendo.
Who's the jughead?
Tem bigode e cresci um gato.
Partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out
Eu sou tipo...
What happened is that
Poderoso
someone took a
chefão,
shot at my
sabe?
bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Caralho, o cara é muito escroto. O cara é fino, Itália. Tá comendo... Ele deve estar comendo uma massa agora. Lasanha que gosta, velho. Pô, galera, amanhã eu vou fazer a última live do ano, hein? Então, assim, aproveitem que amanhã vai ser zoeira. Mesmo que eu não zere o jogo hoje, amanhã vai ser Gartic, todo mundo zoar, brincar pra caramba. Zoar, pô, vai ser muito maneiro, velho. O Andrezão aí, nosso desenhista profissional.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Peraí, eu não vi a pergunta. Sabe algo sobre o grande salto? Navio, porra. Vou duvidar dele, né?
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Caraca, realmente. O cara sobreviveu na guerra, mas morreu em casa. Motivo para o tiroteio. Com certeza esse cara tá envolvido em alguma coisa e os caras queriam matar ele.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Peraí, eu tô investigando quem? Félix Navarro, não, beleza. Ele tá muito desconfortável, velho. E ele cruzou o braço, né? Só que eu não sei... O que eu usaria? Valor roubado. Vou duvidar dele. Errei.
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD
Vai sem
to
família,
keep
pô,
me
muito
safe,
bom,
right?
mano.
Me and all my people.
Vai cortar uma lenha?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
Não sei se o pessoal
You heard
sabe
that
aí, mas
Jack is in
o
LA?
PH é
Saw his
lenhador,
name on the
mano.
manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Detetivizaço.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under
Kelso.
fire before.
You buying a story?
Not for a minute.
Ó, Delegacia de Hollywood.
Is that true?
You never gone to
Some swell harmonies,
Hollywood.
right?
Galera, fala Pierre! Salve, mano! Tamo junto! Boa noite, mano! Aí, galera, quem gosta de jogo competitivo, segue aí o Pierre, mano. Pierre joga Rainbow Six. Profissional aí, campeonato. Ganhou o campeonato mundial e tudo já.
Phelps, 1247.
Galera, hoje é nível da minha irmã. Todo mundo aí manda um parabéns aí pra ela, se possível. Que eu vou printar e vou mandar pra ela depois. Natália é o nome dela.
Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Beleza. Vou na delegacia agora. Aí os caras ficam me vendo no jornal, falam, caraca, é o policial. Peraí. Não, pô, a gente tem que se ajudar, cara. Pô, o Pierre aí, já é um cara, já tá há um tempo aí e, tipo, tô aprendendo muito com a galera. Isso aqui, pô, a gente tem que ir se ajudando. Porque, pô, isso aqui é... Valeu, chinês! Tamo junto, meu xará. Abraço e brigadão aí pela presença. A gente tem que se ajudar, mano. Pô, ela gosta de Friends, mano. Tem alguém aqui? Não. O que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Ela gosta de Friends, cara.
They weren't even his prince and he still confessed.
Aqui, então.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it to get that.
Eu tô ouvindo a voz de alguém.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him.
Salve, Kelvin! Beleza? Como tu tá, mano? Nossa, seria maneiro, real. Pô. Mano, o que eu tenho que fazer aqui nessa delegacia? Rapaz, seria muito maneiro. Eles resolvendo um dos vários casos, né? Os caras me reconhecem pelo jornal, mano. Caraca.
They weren't even his prince and he still confessed.
Exatamente. É uma vaidade. É, cara, mas pô... É isso, cara. A gente tem que se ajudar. Eu concordo. Pô, o Pierre aí, eu vejo de vez em quando a livezinha dele. Pierre, ele faz live também na Twitch também. De vez em quando dá meia-noite assim, fala, pô, tô sem sono, vou iniciar uma live aqui. Aí fico conversando com a galera, eu vou ouvir uma música. Eu não sei o que eu vou fazer aqui, então eu vou fazer o seguinte. Eu vou na casa do Kelso, que é meu amigo como é? Ex-fuzileiro.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something.
Cara, não tem no console,
We
velho.
brace him and drag
Assim,
him downtown.
talvez se você
Won't work.
pegar um arquivo e baixar, eu acho que rola. Vou dar uma ideia de Bully 2. Cara, então, como tu acha que seria o maneiro o jogo? Eu acho que seria legal ele fazendo a faculdade, mano. Entendeu? Lidando com bullying, né? Na faculdade seria interessante. Seria um jogo um pouco mais adulto,
Hello,
né?
Jack.
Porra, seria maneiro.
Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if
Cara, esse jogo é
you
muito
come
maneiro.
downtown with us.
Eu zerei ele em 2011, quando saiu
Do I have any
no
choice?
No.
Xbox
Are
360.
you going to tell me what
E
this is all
porra,
about?
me apaixonei. Aí me deram a ideia de saber o jogo. Não lembro de nada mais.
Bad move, Cole.
Pô, tô jogando, muito bom.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap.
Se fosse realmente no Brasil, seria difícil, né, cara?
And expect small talk?
É a continuação do jogo, do Noire. Se fosse no Brasil, ele iria fazer a investigação da corrupção, com certeza. Teria corrupção no meio. Seria interessante. Quem tiver um interesse aí, ó, em fazer um game.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Caraca, mas aí... Não, peraí.
I'm sure it would be
Fala,
gripping
pessoal.
to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck.
Errei a coisa.
You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope
Você
rackets
trabalha
in this town?
no Twitter?
Between the Vice Squad and
Pô,
the
vou te
mob,
seguir lá
it's pretty
depois.
sewn up.
Não sabia.
You better watch your mouth.
Caraca, velho. Mas aí você meio que botou um estilo aí do Bunny massacre mesmo, né? A finalização da série, tipo... O cara, pô, sendo psicopata, realmente sofreu bullying e, pô, vai matar todo mundo. Assim, sei. Eu acho bem radical.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
A continuação do
No,
mais
I
velho seria
didn't know
maneiro.
that.
Engoliu seco. Mas acho que não. Não, no final.
And you didn't
ele
know
morre.
that some mobsters blew his brains out last night.
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Mano, esse cara, ele tá seco demais. No final ele vai ter que morrer.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus.
Cara, realmente.
A public bus in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More
Cara,
glory?
mas aí...
Another
Fugiria
promotion?
pouco
Another
do...
medal at the expense of men who fought for their country?
Peraí que eu vou só...
Count me out.
Mas, tipo, o Bully, a história do primeiro, ele se passa se referenciando, tipo assim, um menino que sofre bullying, a escola toda tem esse problema com bullying, né? E acaba que eles superam. Então, assim, seria um pouco ambíguo, né, do final. Mas, não que não poderia ser um jogo, não o do Bully mesmo, mas poderia ter fazer até um outro jogo referente a isso. Repercussão negativa seria literalmente isso.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Scott parece que é em Gotham. Caraca. Tá, mas aí ele não... Ô, André, aí tu vai lançar a animação no YouTube? Como tu vai fazer? Pô, felizão por isso.
Now we have guys from our old unit being
Não,
killed
posta,
by
posta.
mobsters. We can put two and two together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Interrogaram ele no momento do roubo.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
Meio cara meio escroto.
Tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West
Oh,
Sunset
tiroteio.
Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Chris Johnson. Pô, tá assinou antes. Cara, espero que você consiga postar, mano. Com certeza. Vai dar certo, pô.
How many more friends of yours are going to get plugged today?
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator
Pô,
with a
top,
married
mano.
couple who
Pô,
can't
assim, eu não
decide
sou
whether
um
they love each
especialista,
other or
mas
hate each other.
qualquer ajuda que você queira,
We went
mano.
too easy on him. Next
Você
time
me
you
fala
leave
e
it to me.
senta aqui,
I know how to
te
handle that
ajudo pra
smug
você postar,
son of a bitch.
usar umas thumbs
never give
legais.
up,
Thumbs e tags também, né? Não, pô. Isso vai ser só o início, tá ligado? Vai ser só o
He
início.
just walked up and shot the man. Two of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Getting close. Steer him off the tar. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. It's no good. We need to get closer.
Meu Deus, velho. É, pois é, a gente não pode atirar, a gente não pode matar.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer.
Hey, it's me. Dorzinho, the detective. Cara, os caras tão metendo louco na cidade. Mais uma arma, ó. Do roubo. Mais uma arma do roubo. Tem nada no rosto, nada. O jogo realmente é muito fora do padrão, cara. É um bom comentário que você falou, que você fez. Opa!
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst.
Tem um policial
All of the names on the list
envolvido.
have a hit team assigned to them.
Michael Driscoll Beckett. Opa. Já vi, claro, pô. Muito bom. The Boys é sensacional. Vamos ver o...
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Courtney Sheldon. Caraca, velho. Tem um policial envolvido. Tem. Certeza agora. Agora é certo.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Mais uma arma, ó. Ué, bugou? Vou pegar a arma de novo. Ele não fez É. Ah, tá. Opa, vamos ver. Amigo oculto The Boys, parte 22.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can someone talk to Harry
Caralho,
over the
velho.
Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous.
Beleza, tem um videozinho, amigo oculto, eu vou ver.
Is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Eita!
District Attorney.
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow
Isso!
officer.
Cara, esse maluco não presta, ele não presta, tá ligado? Não tem nada no carro.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine. They're waiting for someone to crack.
Entendi. Eles estão matando todo mundo que tá envolvido. Os caras são desgraçados, velho. Mas hoje eu vou pegar vocês. Vai dar, vamos começar.
Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Meu Deus! Tá da frente, mano!
Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Mano, eu tô tentando, meu amigo. Ah, mentira. Que mentira! Bugou o game? Os caras pararam pra eu matar eles. Como assim?
Are you drunk, mister, or you just cracked?
Isn't that the cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Talvez peso na consciência, é verdade. Só mandar aqui o... Vai, ele vai dirigir.
You can drive.
Pô, mano, que doideira. É isso, bora. Olha esse aqui. Mano, tá muita doideira. Caraca, matei todos deliciosamente. Ó. Opa, o cara tá com a carta na mão. Opa.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
O cara morreu na minha frente, mano. Quem que é Courtney? Ah, cara, não quero sua mão, mano. Não, com certeza peso na consciência. Pô, Bio. Lenny.
Really did it.
Ah, urso polar.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Não é uma coisa, não. Poxa. Isso. Olha o que os caras vieram fazer aqui. Ah, outro aqui, ó. Estado vegetativo. Eu acho que aquele dali já foi de comes e bebes, mano. Aquele dali, meu irmão, já encontrou.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Sai daí, maluco. Sai da minha frente, tá ligado? Nada. Ah, só morreu mesmo. Morreu. Foi de comes e bebes. Qual é a Bione?
Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys.
Tá vendo, né, cara? Pô.
I think you're wrapped up in this thing.
Eu sou um ex-fuzileiro. Mano. Os caras não podem grudar um algodão, tá ligado? Pode, não pode. Tem mais gente lá dentro. Ué. Aqui não tem nada. Ô, Biano, tava vendo uma playzinha de vocês aí cedo, velho. Você e o Gabriel ganhando no Fortnite, caraca. Foi uma partida sozinho, literalmente, no final, que ele tava morto. Mano, não tem nada. Trans. Ponto de encontro. Vamos lá.
Beautiful day.
Can you drive to this
Hope
one?
we have no trouble.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads.
HS com a
Being a Marine doesn't mean shit
Pô,
out
mano,
here.
jogou demais. Ali você fez a play, mano, no finalzinho. Porra, foda, mandou bem, mandou bem. Parabéns. Queria poder ter jogado com vocês, cedo. Mas, pô, tava no trabalho lá, tipo, fazendo nada, esperando a hora de ir embora. Infelizmente.
Alright, let's kill these rat bastards.
Só tô me metendo em confusão hoje, hein?
On the roof, Cole, nail him! Keep moving, I'll cover you. Stay down. Clear me some space here. Find some cover. Stay in cover. They're making a run for it after them. Get in cover.
Pô, valeu, Sukuna, tamo junto. Eu deixei aberto aqui, meu celular bloqueou.
Get in cover now.
Ah.
I'm gonna
put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
APL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Tá show, Sicuna. Valeu, obrigadão aí pela presença. Tudo de bom, se eu não te ver até o ano novo, né? Feliz ano novo pra tu. Tudo de bom pra tu aí. Que vocês tenham muita saúde, toda a sua família. E, pô, tamo junto, 2023. Estaremos aí fazendo lives e curtindo com a galera. Vai lá dormir, vai lá dormir. É isso aí. Tchau, tchau. Uma boa noite. Amanhã vai ter live. Se você conseguir aparecer, beleza. Claro que eu entendo. Tudo de bom pra você. E pra sua família, óbvio.
I hope you got some money saved up.
F. F. Bora. Agora.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not
Cara,
close,
aparentemente
Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
Eu com a minha
But Cap, no buts.
tremedeira, sabe? Vai ter amanhã vai ter Gartic. Se tu quiser jogar também, fica à vontade. Mas vai ser, pô, o Gartic geralmente é muito engraçado. Então, assim, quero jogar um Garticzinho de final de ano. E deu pra jogar outros jogos também. Tchau, tchau. Até amanhã.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Roy can take care of himself, Detective Phelps. Back to your case.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
Pô, achei que eu teria que ele também, porra. Normal.
Well, this day was a total waste of makeup.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No,
Geralmente é. O Gartic, na verdade, é baseado no Lasanha.
He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to
Os
see your
Zorros não vai
graduation.
faltar. Os Zorros sempre tá.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Can you identify the man in this picture? I only talking to you. Are there matters without dirty in this city anymore? Did you know, Mr. Mikowski?
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go off
Fala,
to jail.
gente. Valeu, mano. Tamo junto. Sucesso pra tu lá, velho. Daqui a pouco eu vou deixar de novo aqui a live aqui no celular rolando.
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. And none of us were. We just followed your orders.
You trying to take me down?
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Can you bring me the file? No entiendo.
Fala, Marcelão, safadão. E aí, meu brother? Salve, salve. Boa noite. Como tu tá, meu irmão?
How do you think this is going to play out, Courtney? It's either going to be you or Jack.
What's this got to do with Jack? Jack would never be involved in anything like this.
But you would.
He has already denied any wrongdoing. Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Eu perdi o caso.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery.
Foi difícil, né?
A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing.
Cara, não sei se ela vai
I forbid
participar,
you to
cara.
make any comments to the press.
Não sei ainda, velho.
What the hell were you thinking?
Ah, é, velho. A morte do Pelé. Cara, assim, eu acho que, na verdade, ele deve ter tido uma morte cerebral já. Eu acho que ele já tava morto. Só que o pessoal segurou ele, entendeu? Mas, infelizmente, né?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
Que merda, velho.
Explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Mas eu não sei se ela vai participar. Falou que vai aparecer aí, velho. Eu não sei se ela usa no celular, né?
National news from American Century Broadcasting.
Pois é. E foi tudo armação, sabe? Porque o parceiro dele, o Roy, que tava comigo ali, aquele carinha, ele armou tudo isso. Ele entregou o detetive pra se safar de alguma coisa, porque eu acho que ele que tá envolvido nessa porra da morfina. Agora eu tenho quase 100% de certeza. Ah, merda. Ele foi ficar com a alemã. Aí, meu irmão. Mas o que acontece? O Roy... para os incêndios. Mas o Roy, ele que me apresentou essa alemã. Olha a merda. Homem no gás. Beleza, mano. Eita, cervejinha na madrugada. Pô, a água, mano. Cervejinha na madrugada pra amanhã tem que trabalhar. Não posso ficar bebendo, não. Mas, pô, beleza, Teresa. Tamo junto, velho. Boa noite aí, bom descanso e até amanhã. Amanhã aparece, pô. Se tu quiser jogar também um Gartic, espero que todo mundo jogue, tá ligado? A gente curtir. Marcelão também. Aproveite se quiser amanhã aparecer aí, jogar um Garticzinho, brincar, dar uma zoada. É muito engraçado, mano. Fica legal. A gente bota vários modos do Gartic Fone. Fica maneiro.
Okay, everyone. Keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the
Mentira
arson
dele é
squad
birra.
today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story.
Pegar um gás,
Phelps.
porra.
Yes, sir. I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden?
Pô, gás é brabo, né, mano? Gás não é bom, não. Já é doido de colocar 52 e 45 no jogo completo, nem de GTA V. Isso. Qual é o jogo completo? Esse aqui? Esse jogo tá 52? Eu vi que tava 100 conto, mano.
There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long then. Start with these two. House fires.
Incêndio de casa, vamos lá.
326 South Kenmore Avenue. Stefan's family was out of town.
Agora é a parte final, mano.
4414 Rosewood.
Ah, finalzinho de ano, pô, pro André então, não, o André tá todo bobo, mano. André ganhou PC, mesa digitalizadora, pô. Esse, né? É, realmente, assim, 52 conto é puxado também. O jogo é de 2011, né, mano? Sim, é verdade, claro. Da 2022 foi bom. Eu curti pra caramba começar a fazer as lives. Eu já fiz lives assim e tal na Twitch, mas tipo... não era nada direto. Pô, valeu, Treza. Tamo junto, cara. Feliz Natal pra ti também. Não sei se a gente já tinha falado um pro outro. E, pô, feliz ano novo aí pra você, pra sua família. Aproveitem bastante. Curtam muito. Não, pô, mas o meu... O meu é água mesmo, mano. Água com gás, pô. Abraço do Tiranossauro Rex. Beleza, são duas casas incendiadas.
How long have you been working arson? We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy?
Beba com moderação.
Look somewhere else.
Not today. Hoje não.
This is how it's going to be, partner. I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out, little kid at his confirmation.
É isso. Só no GTA. No GTA eu fico louco. Pegando uma galáxia no nome dele. Sério? Caraca, pô, me arrepiei agora, mano. Que doideira. Não, o cara foi realmente grande, né, assim. Em questão do futebol, não tenho nada de falar dele. Eu acho só como pessoa que ele falhou um pouco. O cara não é máfia, cara. É lá Noire mesmo.
There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah. Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stefan's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. When they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they
sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Ah, explicado. Cara, então vamos lá. Como eu vi muitas coisas dos jornais, eu já percebo o seguinte. Aquele cara do narcóticos, ele tava fazendo alguma... como fala? Negociando. Por quê? Há 7 anos... Nossa. Ah, mano, aí não, realmente. Panela, não.
Seems irrelevant.
Show, Marcelão. Tamo junto. Valeu. Um abraço, boa noite e bom descanso, cara. Até amanhã. Amanhã, Garticzinho, se quiser participar, fique à vontade. Apareça. E o maluquinho lá com o coisa dele, o professor lá que vende drogas, eu acho que eles estavam negociando para receber dinheiro e iriam montar as casas aqui dos... como que fala? Montar as casas dos soldados, como o pessoal falou ali. E essas casas são queimadas, acho que por motivo óbvio, né? Queimar para tirar a casa, sabendo que o pessoal não tem seguro. Eles estão fazendo isso de maldade. O sapato. Salve, Eric! E aí, meu brother? Boa noite! Como tu tá? Meu Deus, tava longe.
No good to me.
Pô, não serve. Opa! Cara, pô, perderam a casa toda, mano.
There's not much more we can do here, detective.
Tranquilaço, mano, de boa. Mano, não tem o que achar aqui, velho.
What do you think?
Talk to the family. See what you can get from them.
Teve 2 incêndios das duas casas. Acho que vai ser a situação mesmo que eu falei.
Mr. Stevens, Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Cara, eu tô no finalzinho, mano.
You were out of town.
Eu não sei se eu vou conseguir zerar hoje, porque tem eu vou ter que fazer 2 casos ainda no mínimo.
Time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Ó.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Stevens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Desenvolvimento suburbano.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. The lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
É isso que eu tô falando. Com certeza os caras...
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Stevens.
All right.
Os caras ficaram putos. Porque ele não vendeu a casa. É isso, pô. E aí vai se envolver com a parada da morfina. Com certeza, velho.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors.
Os carros são legais, né? São bonitinhos, pô. Cara, e esses carros na vida real, eles são muito bonitos, né? Assim, estão bem conservados. Geralmente é colecionador. Pô, fica muito bonito, cara. Tá maluco. Sim, sim, são bonitos, cara.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
Boa noite, Cleitão! Salve! Tamo junto, cara. Valeu. Obrigado aí pela força. Tamo junto, irmão. Cara, quando você faz live, né? E quando que você faz live, mano? É nóis, mano. Tamo junto. Valeu, cara. Obrigadão aí pela força. Cara, acho que não é possível, velho.
I don't think so.
Tô virando até cabeça. Bora. Ah, só no vídeo. Ah, tá. É que eu já dei umas olhadas assim no seu canal lá e tal. E sempre fiquei tipo... Cara, assim, fiquei pensando, pô, será que a gente faz live? Ah, mano, não é possível. Passei ali, procurei. Ah, aqui, ó.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Rapaz, só vendo. Inclusive... Ó, peraí. Ah, Heather Ryan. Inclusive, eu tenho que pegar esse jogo de hoje, cara.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question? If you're gonna drive like this, at least use a siren.
Bati. Tem umas 3 lá antigas. Não, é porque eu já entrei assim, tipo... Pra ver se tava online, né, também. Mas, pô, eu vou... Quando tiver de bobeira aqui, eu vou assistir uns vídeos seus lá pra dar uma ajuda também. Dar uma curtida, porque o negócio também eu não posso assistir, tipo... Abrir e fechar, né? Então eu tenho que assistir, ficar lá assistindo. Então, assim, eu vou ficar assistindo, vendo um joguinho lá que joga, conhecer também mais o seu trabalho, pô. Que aí eu te ajudo e acabo te conhecendo melhor. Com certeza. Esse jogo, ô Piani, esse jogo do Jorel. Esse jogo é maneiro? Do Sherlock? Eu não joguei.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We?
Não, pô, tá doido.
You have a partner?
A gente tem que se ajudar, mano. Foi o que eu falei aqui agora há pouco com o Pierre. Tem que se ajudar, mano.
Now I get it.
A gente, pô, eu não sou só concorrente. Na verdade, se eu pudesse, tipo assim, todo mundo que tem canal aqui. E todo mundo que, pô, se eu pudesse crescer, ganhar, sei lá, 50 mil inscritos. E puder ajudar o próximo, com certeza eu vou ajudar o próximo, mano. Pô, eu não quero crescer sozinho, quero crescer com a galera. É um espaço que tem pra todo mundo. Então, pô, a gente não precisa. Eu não quero ser uma pessoa escrota de, tipo assim, achar que só eu tenho que crescer, não, pô. Eu fico muito feliz que qualquer um cresça. As imagens parecem. Ah, veremos.
You gonna stick it out, Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with the fault of the water heater.
Curto então, pô. Uma semana aí menos eu zero.
I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something
com
concrete
certeza.
now before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
É.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Atos divinos, mano. Ventilador, caraca, ventilador destroçado. Então, esse Sherlock é aquele do point and click. Eu esqueci tem um modelo do jogo. Até o carro queimaram, mano. Eram melhores, né? Pô, com certeza. Não posso nem jogar uma bolinha ali, velho. Opa!
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Eu esqueci o nome, cara. Tipo assim, o game tem é da Telltale. É o da Telltale?
This is the next door neighbor, Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Olha.
Up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch up.
He looks dangerous.
Vamos lá, né, safadão? Vamos pegar esse maluco.
Stop! LAPD!
Please.
We've got an ID on you, Fireball. Stop right there.
Ah, merda. Ah!
A family died in that fire.
You lousy piece of shit. How dare you? I got you now, motherfucker.
Vem. Vem tranquilo. Porra, filha da puta. Tranquilo. cabelo, mané. Tomei socão.
What's your name?
Eu literalmente voei, né?
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Eu queria entender. Por que um cara... O Proético... Contra... Eu queria saber por que um cara foge da polícia. E aí, tipo assim, se vê, tipo, não tendo muita escapatória, ele vai cair na porrada com o policial, né, mano? Não sei, mas... Vamos lá.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio.
Parece
Sounded
legal.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, detective.
Ah, o cara se ferrou por bobeira, mano.
For this case. If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel that.
Pô, mano, tem um padrão, porra. Vai ser burro, velho.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head.
Bombeiro de terra, né? Ah, ele deve ser o chefe, né, velho?
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way.
Cara, os meus parceiros são sempre idiotas, velho. Os caras não gostam de trabalhar. Porra, duas casas. As duas ganharam a porra de uma viagem. Tem um padrão essa merda. Depois tem clique. Aí desceu da Telltale. Eu vou dar uma olhada. Eu acho que eu peguei, cara. Não lembro. Mas, vamos ver. Vou pegar a mão.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Aí, sou do incêndio, causei incêndio, porra. Tem que ser assim. O carro intacto.
Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world.
Só que eu tô irritado, meu parceiro tá me enchendo o saco, tá ligado? Meu parceiro... Daqui a pouco eu que vou ser preso, né? Por tá fazendo tanta merda. A polícia fala assim, meu irmão, pera, pelo amor de Deus, vaza. A gente tá tentando aqui fazer com que você prenda a galera. Mas a gente tá tentando te prender porque você tá atropelando, botando fogo nos carros, batendo nos civis. Destrói a cidade toda.
LAPD. John Cunningham, can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that? The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Here they are, Steffens. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
O cara tá falando a verdade, mano. Se ele não tá falando a verdade, velho, o cara é bom.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Concurso promocional.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Eu vou duvidar, porque não tem muita coisa pra... China metaforando, Porra.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Cara, filha da puta, velho.
You're behind the wheel.
Com desenvolvimento. Como eu tô fazendo muita merda, vou deixar meu parceiro dirigir. Foda-se.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike. This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Elísio.
Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit the fire station 32.
Aprende nada, mano. Mas na verdade, ontem eu botei o meu amigo pra dirigir e o cara deu uma porradão de frente com o carro aleatório. Foi bem engraçado. Curti muito, adorei. Vamos ver o que o bombeiro... Chama o bombeiro!
We came as soon as we could.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full route.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
Revisado recentemente.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny.
Bright penny.
You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve.
O que você acha que eles ficam fazendo enquanto eles estão ali? Na moral. O que vocês acham que o bombeiro faz enquanto eles estão de bobeira? Com certeza eles ficam tirando a roupa e ficam fazendo né? Aí fica na imaginação de vocês.
Now the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Peraí.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Merda. Pra azul, pô. Ao contrário.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Ué.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Na verdade, minha teoria.
That's him. That's the cop. He tried to poke me in the nose.
Ai, ai. Esses bombeiros, mano. Com certeza eles tiram a roupa.
Show? The next fire.
A minha teoria é
Go
a
to the factory.
seguinte.
See how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman
Mas é um envolvimento do pessoal
Guy's a freak.
querendo
Loves fires.
comprar a casa,
He's
não
the kind of guy that
o
would like
pessoal
for a
que não
lot.
quis comprar.
Don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
E aí estão botando fogo nas casas para poderem utilizar o terreno.
522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
É isso.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Eu não apertei o freio de mão.
Right up ahead. Son of a bitch!
O cara ficou puto comigo. Meu amigo, não fique bravo.
Please!
Most informative. Por que o cara para na minha frente? Olha o Insta hit dele. Não, cara, com certeza não é isso, André. Eu acho que eles fazem dancinhas. Tem um brother meu que virou bombeiro. Vou falar com ele. Cara, vocês ficam fazendo o que no Polydance lá?
I see.
Corrimão.
Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
I used to be indecisive.
Realmente. Não, mas isso aí, com certeza.
Be ashamed of yourself, young man.
I don't need this.
After being caught in an illicit affair with a German drug addict.
Never get into fights with ugly people. They have nothing to lose.
What on earth is that man doing?
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Oh, direto aqui.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70 here. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
How many guys would know how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
Well,
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I think you're lying, Rasik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
tá.
What about Reginald Barley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasik?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Pega, meu amigo.
There, around a dozen of
Buddy,
them.
drop something?
Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Beleza. Usar o telefone dele.
I gotta have it.
Pô, por que o cara tem um telefone longe da mesa dele, né? Não faz nem sentido. Cara, se ele tiver que atender o telefone, o cara tem que levantar e ali. Mentira.
Putting you through now. They have nothing to lose.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Help me.
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
Ryan.
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
O cara tá sendo. Beleza.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Não.
Show him and keep quiet.
Não preciso, cara. Eu sou policial. A não ser que você queira obstruir aí, né?
Are we going to the
Here.
Mocambo this Friday?
Happy now.
A minha
Stick around,
investigação.
Mr. Rasik.
Varley.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Barley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
Por quê? Vai pro Ryan aqui. Oh!
Not much help. Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
O outro aqui é... Walter Clemens. Raquete elétrica. Pô, mas isso aí é 1946, né? 46, 49, sei lá. Porra. Eletricidade aqui já...
Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Hope that helps, officer.
Never get into fights with ugly people. They have nothing to lose.
Beleza, vou partir. Bora.
Keep talking.
Acabou de sentar super precioso, piu-piu. Deve ter ficado um pouco triste, né? Mas a eletricidade aqui é uma parada muito louca, né? Menos em 1946, sei lá, 49. 1950, porra. Tu vai e mostra uma raquete elétrica pra uma galera dessa. Os caras falam, caralho, iam te queimar, mano, de bruxaria. Nem tão precioso depois de eletrocutado. É. Realmente, faz sentido.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Muito bom, muito bom.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. They want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Ó, já temos
You were licensed and worked for Instaheat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got? I do a day's work for a day's wage. That's what I do. You got a problem with that?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
Tá, uma bosta.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Então Varley. Ah, não é prova, mas não tinha prova.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat.
É porque eu achei que o Clemens que tinha mexido, não mexeu.
It's been a while.
Eu meti a burrice ali, mas...
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
Falei, cara, os caras são burros também, como eu. Graças a Deus.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Ai! Eu atirei sem querer, velho. Eu fui ajeitar a mão aqui no...
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Next time, you're mine.
Stop or I will shoot!
Tiro na bacia, porra. O certo seria...
Why did you run from us, Varley?
Ah, não deveria ter nem morrido, né? Mas...
Reginald Varley, Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a
Mas
series
tá
of
bem, tá
arsons.
vivo, tá de
You're
boa.
also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest at the scene.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town
Eu
crazy?
tirei.
Take him away, officer.
Caralho, velho. Vamos no Ryan agora. $344, caraca! Pô, muito bom, mano. Tô curioso, velho. Cara, na moral. Tô curioso pra ver essa animação, mano. Mas, tipo assim, você vai colocar voz na sua animação ou não?
Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
I'll just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
Son of a bitch.
GI's backyard was crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move it! I'll take out the van.
Eu bati no nada.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only a
like they hear it coming. Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Claro que não, mano. Eu vou machucar primeiro. Valeu, mano. Valeu, tamo junto. Até ano que vem. Beijo na bunda.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in the room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be
Valeu. Beijo na bunda, mano.
Keep it steady and I'm trying to bust his tire.
Acho que deu ruim pro cara, hein? Caraca.
Give it up, LAPD! Why did you run, Ryan? I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
We have 3 suspects.
Ah,
As much as I'd like
entendi,
it to
pô.
be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys.
Já, legal,
Let's get to
legal.
the station
Pô,
and
eu não
close
sabia
this
nem qual era o
case.
assunto. Mas, pô, maneiro. Já gostei. Interessante que já vai ter a voz, então... Vai estar pronto.
And the songs most played on automatic coin machines are right here.
O negócio só conseguir pegar, né, direitinho. Mas, porra, isso aí com o tempo dá pra fazer.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-run felony in 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle code 2 identified.
A carrocinha do cachorro. Cheguei dando aquele drift. Ah, não. Na delegacia. Beleza.
I have 2 suspects. Phelps, you got
Ah,
nothing.
pô. Deve estar, mano. Tu ganhou o headset também?
Varley's in 2.
Ou tudo no microfone?
You practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Did you see his lovely wife and children in the paper? What a rat. Poor guy.
O chiado tem
Save
como
yourself
você
some time
diminuir
and
na
get this thing off your chest.
na configuração do Discord.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Não, tá.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Agora ele tá sério. Eu acho que ele falou a verdade. É. Tá, eu não tenho ideia. Tá, ele sabotou, então eu vou falar que ele tá mentindo. Merda.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You delusional detective. What campaign? So you know just what I'm thinking, as well as what I'm supposed to have done. Give me a break.
Fazem, mas é porque eles capturaram. Pegaram uma engine, né? Perfeita de captura de movimento para capturar essas expressões faciais.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Opa, não.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestos Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man, but procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
So you're the first in this family born without a tail.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get Varley died?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Você revisou o...
Your name is on the inside door of their water
aquecedor.
heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Yeah? Comprada por empreiteiro, nunca. Opa, pera aí, deixa eu só... Aqui não cabe aqui. Pera aí que o cabo do carregador aqui tá... Aí foi... Não foi.
Hey, buddy, why don't you stand around some more while I sneak out that door?
Pronto. Pô, eu não tenho nada. Eu não tenho inteiro. Ah, tá. Beleza.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money, but so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Ele tá mentindo, mas pera aí.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Aí a válvula reguladora.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
You think the black boys get any on the side?
Tá. Beleza, eu quero ir no terceiro agora.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who did the Dahlia. They covered it all up. Some kind of big conspiracy.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
Não sabia. Pô, pera aí, vamos lá.
I knew it wasn't safe around
Não
here
tem
anymore.
a sala de entrevista 3?
He's only a writer, so
I don't
can't
care.
really help me.
I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Did you see his lovely wife and children in the paper? What a rat.
Eu só tenho 2, então.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Espero que eu tenha ido bem.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Merda. Ah, pô, é porque ele só não casou, né? Merda, velho. Mas como... Eu acho que era o cara certo, só que eu não peguei a informação completa. E eu não achei o terceiro cara.
You're 2 blocks behind first and second.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Eu interroguei só 2, o terceiro não achei.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
A cela acha não. Será?
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
His name is Phelps. He brought in that case of that poor lady killed near City Hall.
É porque eu acho que eu só não consegui fazer ele falar, entendeu? Porque se eu prender o cara errado, a missão falha.
You can drive.
Cara, pera aí rapidinho que eu vou no banheiro. 2 minutinhos. É assim, eu realmente acho que eu perdi ali.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget it.
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Beleza, vamos lá.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Cara, 1:10. Vamos ver como vai ser o...
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike, we recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Realmente.
What are you doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
You got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Cara, que susto.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating the Big.
Vamos ver se a casa tem uma coisa, mas acho que não tem nada não. Tem uma bonequinha. Opa.
Circumstantial.
Tem algo no chão? Não. Tá fazendo...
Optimistic, Cole.
Escova de cabelo.
Probably nothing.
Acho que o cara que eu peguei tava errado mesmo, velho. Mas aí é proposital do jogo.
So something finally got to you.
Eu acho que eu
You want my
peguei
help, pretty boy? You got it.
o errado,
You keep
mas
riding
por
me,
causa
you
do
won't be
jogo,
pretty
assim. O
much
jogo
longer.
meio que te obriga a aprender algum dos
We can
três.
get this guy
Os três são errados, eu acho.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
Ela tá meio puto.
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
Tá vendo?
I haven't done this for years.
Tá relacionado na mesma linha.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Right? LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible.
Fala assim, ojando.
Imagine after having won
Tô
that
bem,
weekend
mano. E
away.
você? Como você está?
What's your name, sir?
Foreman.
Ó,
Dudley
viagem, tinha uma viagem no final de semana.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
Estavam dormindo quando ouviu a explosão. Beleza. Tá. Oh, peraí. Beleza. Eu acho que ele tá... Vou duvidar.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
O cara é meio encarado, mal encarado, né?
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Agora eu acho que ele não sabe.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
Beleza. Dá uma olhadinha na casa aqui.
Never the same, are they?
É uma evidência. Ah, tem um lado direito aqui, ó. Não serve pra nada, né? Ele tem um segundo andar que eu não consigo chegar. Isso. Eu vou dar uma olhada nessa casa e vou finalizar, velho, porque já tá ficando tarde. Ferro de passar roupa.
Nope.
Opa, eu consegui chegar aqui embaixo. Ah, pô. Ué. Um alicate. Nada mais. A explosão.
This is the flashpoint. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
Eu acho que aqui embaixo dela não tem muita coisa pra eu ver, não. Ah, porra, ótimo. Nada, mano. A bola...
Nothing significant.
Não tem como eu subir. Vai ter alguma coisa aqui fora, com certeza. Aqui, ó, caixa. Quem que usou?
Looks like the same model.
Reginald Varley. Olha um jornalzinho aqui.
How did you get my number, Ira? At first I didn't understand you, but now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Oh. Aparentemente esse cara, ele só mexe com um psicopata, né? A explosão foi braba, hein?
All a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead. That's about all I've got to say about it.
Deixa eu ver mais alguma coisa. Bicho. Não.
You are a modest little person with much to be lost.
Pô, a parada voou muito longe. Caraca.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
Opa!
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere. Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days.
No hair.
But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Claro.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick
Opa.
up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Peraí.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Ah, tá.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
Top.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Campos Elíseos. De novo, Campos Elíseos. Ou seja, tem alguma
I see you
tramóia.
already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
O dele ganha a viagem. Beleza, cara, eu vou fazer o seguinte. Vou fazer a ligação, finalizar aqui a investigação, que eu acho que não tem mais nada. E
I need an address for a
vou
property
mimir.
developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli farm.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend
morning.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
Kelty has warned us off over at leisure.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
Salvando.
Sure.
Yes. Vamos lá. É isso. Acho que por hoje já tá bom, né? Eu acho que na próxima live eu finalizo. Amanhã eu não vou jogar ele. Vou fazer a The Last One. The Last One. E é isso, mano. Pô, muito bom. O gamezinho foi muito da hora. Tá maluco. Foi bem divertido jogar aqui. E, pô, eu acho que na parte 8 vai ser a parte final, hein? Escutem o que eu tô falando. Pô, os caras são muito malucos, velho. Maluco. Tem uns caras muito loucos. Ai, ai. Pô, mas é isso, galera. Amanhã, então, Garticzinho pra gente curtir, brincar, zoar. Ô, Biano, tá estudando não, né? Tu tá de folga agora, né? Direto. É isso. Boa noite, Andrezão. Amanhã, Garticzinho, se tu quiser testar depois o teu mic, fala, beleza? E, pô, espero ver esse desenho teu aí o mais rápido possível. Vai ser muito maneiro. Nossa, tô ansioso, mano. A palavra correta seria ansioso. Beleza? Gente, uma boa noite pra vocês. Bom descanso e até amanhã. Valeu? Tamo junto aí. Beijo no popozinho de todos. Valeu, valeu, valeu. Beijos.